massive victory for the rule of law. Jacob Zuma loses in court with costs, but it's not over yet. Corruption at Unisa, from the students to the leaders at the top. Our exclusive report coming up. And here we go again. A motion of no confidence filed against the Joburg Mayor. Those are the top stories. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Jacob Zuma's stunning loss in court. Now the former president will have to cover costs for bringing a private prosecution against State Advocate Billy Downer and News 24 journalist Karen Morn.
A full bench of the Pietermaritzburg High Court has today reviewed and set aside former President Jacob Zuma's private prosecution of State Advocate Billy Downer and journalist Karen Morn. Essentially, the courts found that Zuma instituted the private prosecution with an ulterior motive and that it's an abuse of process. It agrees that the private prosecution is an extension of the former president's Stalingrad tactics and aimed at further delaying the arms deal corruption trial. The court also agrees that it's in violation of Morn's right to freedom of expression and freedom of the media. Zuma's also been slapped with costs. In the meantime, though, Mzwanele Manyi, who's the spokesperson for the Jacob Zuma Foundation, has indicated that the former president does intend on appealing. Bernadette Wicks, Eyewitness News.
Cheating, financial plunder, corruption at the top, and academic fraud, all rampant at South Africa's biggest university, Unisa. A data leak has seen student information finding its way to spammers peddling exam guidance and other suspicious services for years. An independent report has noted an uptick in cheating cases, with the 2020 move to online exams triggering a spike. This second-year art student, who asked that her identity be withheld, says online exams have made it easier to cheat.
There are a lot more ways to get creative if you do, need to get through easily, if you need to cheat, essentially.
A tutor who admits helping Unisa students cheat says the database helps them target students with messages. Eyewitness News responded to one of those texts and received automated responses explaining how for between 600 Rand and 1,800, the answers to an exam could be WhatsApped to us. The question now is, what impact will all of this have on the reputation of those students leaving Unisa? Fears for his safety stopped a Hawks investigator from pitching up in Parliament today. Brigadier Jaap Burger was due to be questioned by the Standing Committee on Public Accounts as part of its ongoing probe into Andre de Ruyter's claims of corruption, sabotage and maladministration at Eskom. National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola says Burger asked to give evidence in camera, raising security concerns about appearing in public.
He raised those concerns with me yesterday. I didn't call him this morning because I expected him to be here. When I say I don't know where he is, I mean the fact that I expected him to find him here.
Burger is considered essential to joining the dots in an intelligence report integral to Scopa's probe into de Ruyter's corruption claims, including those of senior politicians being involved. So is Joburg about to lose its latest mayor after just a month in the job? Action SA plans to make that happen. The party has filed a motion of no confidence against Executive Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda. The party says its decision is based on Gwamanda's failure to clarify details about criminal allegations leveled against him. A few days after he was elected to the position, the DA accused him of running a Ponzi scheme.
We had requested that he responds with regards to the allegations that he was involved in fraud, and he didn't respond to that. We are therefore left with no option but to place a motion of no confidence against him.
The motion will be heard in council on the 20th of this month. A humanitarian disaster is unfolding in Ukraine after an attack on a massive Russian-held dam. Thousands are now being evacuated to escape the torrent of water that inundated 24 villages. Ukraine and Russia are blaming each other for the attack, with Vladimir Zelensky accusing Moscow of detonating an, quote, environmental bomb of mass destruction. Russia claims Ukraine carried out the attack on the dam to detract from what Moscow says are Kyiv's failures of its counteroffensive. The UN is now warning that hundreds of thousands could be affected on both sides of the front line. See you for more tomorrow, same time. Remember to like and subscribe.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.